Okay, I'm about to start my hike. 7-mile hike. And there it is. There's the crater. I'm actually gonna walk to the right. Then there's a trail that goes down into that area, and then I'm gonna walk left on the closest part to that crater on the rim. And it's gonna take me to another crater over there that's smaller and not active. And I'm gonna walk around that one inside the crater and walk back here. 7 hours. What am I saying? 7 miles and 4 hours. Of course, here's the start of my hike into that beautiful area right by, there's my room right there, the lower floor. So I'm still pretty high up. I haven't really gone down much, but I wanted to show the mountain flowers here. They're different types. These are all natural, indigenous. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I'm going down. Look at that. Going down, and that's probably nothing compared to what I'm in for. So interesting enough, up here I'm still high up and I haven't descended much. It's a slow descent so far. But it's like a jungle here, a tropical high altitude forest. It's really not what I expected. I expected just grass and savanna type or clay or whatever type of topography. But look at this. This is pretty interesting. It's a very, a lot of variety is going to be on this walk. It's amazing. So I've been walking only for like 5 minutes at a really slow pace, moderate pace. And if you look up, I've already gone down that far because that's the rim. I've already gone down, oops, my finger. So I've only been walking like 5 minutes. I've already gone down a lot. See, that's the rim up there. And if you judge it by these trees up there, I'd say I've already gone down like, you know, close to 200 feet. That's like cliff. That's all cliff there with growth growing off the cliff there. Straight down, you wouldn't want to fall there. It's deceptive. You wouldn't know by looking up. Look at this place. Going around a bend and look, you're walking between beautiful moss rocks. Look at this. I can't take a video of everything because it will go for hours. This is pretty amazing. Look at this. Reminds me of the Honolulu Zoo, only that these are real rocks. I love the Honolulu Zoo though, of course. They did a pretty good job with the rocks because for a while I thought they were real for a few years. It's been going down pretty steep. Look, you can see how it keeps going down and down. That's all going down. Wow, I'm about to walk out of the jungle into the crater. At least one of the craters. I don't think it's the active one. Yeah, the active one's over there. You can just barely see it through there. The active one. I'm not that far away, so I certainly walk closer to it, but I'm walking into a dead, well, it's not dead, but it's just not active right now. Well, I've walked 7/10 of a mile so far out of a 4-mile hike, and that's where I came from. And I have this convergence here. I don't know where that trail goes. Maybe it's just a lookout, so I'll go down it briefly. And just to get to the end of this trail to the crater, it's another mile. I'll be in the crater itself. Actually, I am in the crater. We're above the crater. Actually, that's the crater where you see the rim there. I'm very close. That's about how it is. And look where I am. This is the viewing part. That's where this trail goes to. Look where I am. So I am down. Look at the difference. Look at this. Look at this. So if I go down into this, see the steam coming up over there. See the steam? Look at this. So that's the crater. I'm not allowed to go. It's all cordoned off with signs for good reason, because I guess it's hot and the sulfur and stuff could probably kill you if you got too close, or something erupted by chance somehow. Look at that, that's amazing. Well, you can see there's been a landslide there at some point in time. You don't want to get too close to the edge of the cliff there. See, here I am going to walk across here. It's not marked, so I assume it's some kind of a trail here, because the trail ends here and I know it goes beyond this. So it's kind of confusing. I'm surprised they haven't marked it. Actually, now I see, but a lot of people who don't know anything about hiking wouldn't realize that these rocks here are the markers. But normally at a state park, they paint the tree with a circle or put a sticker on them. So that's at least reassuring that I'm on the trail. And this is just the area above the crater over there, the active one. And I've only descended that much. That's where I came from. So I've only gone down a few hundred feet, and so I'm going to be going into an inactive crater, so I got a long ways to go on this hike, and I'm going to be going a lot further down. Apparently I'm lucky because there's not many tourists at this time of year, in early September, mid-September. And I was told the weather's best now because it's a very rainy area. You never get it so clear. This is the clearest month, one of the clearest months, I'm told. Isn't that amazing? You don't get the crowds. I got it all to myself. It's like after 10 o'clock in the morning. Look what's growing here. Look at these plants. This is what they mostly are. There are other types too, but look at this. Isn't that amazing? Let's see who can identify those. Well, I just put my nose to the flower and they have a lovely scent. Unbelievable. What a nice surprise. So often, plants don't. So I'm hiking around this part now. I've gone that far. It's amazing. Okay, from up there. I got I've gone 1/4 of the walk so far. I've walked up that much already, can you believe it? And look, that's that grass at the edge there, that's straight down. I just noticed, right close to the trail. So you wouldn't want to follow the right, straight down. It's all growth, but I've been hiking up a while. But not that long, and you can see it straight down from here. I don't dare reach over there because it's straight down. So this is all cliff, you can't fall. And they're on the trail, there are various cliffs like this where you fall, 60 feet straight down all along the path. So I stick to the left side of the path. I've still got more than I thought. I've been walking 1.5 miles, and it's a 4-mile walk, so I'm not even halfway there, and I've come to a fork. And I gotta look at the map to see which part of the fork I take. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take the one that takes me into the crater here. Look, this one looks kind of scary, huh? Look, Devastation Trail, Devastation Trail, my goodness. Look how serene my hike has been so far. I've walked a little over 1.5 miles. And I got 1 3/4 miles just to get to the lava tubes, and from there, I think it's a mile or 2 or something back to the lodge. But on the entire hike towards the beginning, the first 7 minutes, I ran into one nice couple from San Diego, and nobody else this entire time. It's amazing. So that's the way I came from, and then I came into another fork, which got me very confused. Lava tube 1 1/4 miles. Going back to the visitor center, 1.2, or do I go this way? And this is the way. I wasn't sure. There's the lava tube, which is 2.75 miles, and it's 1.5 the other road, and Kila Iki. And I didn't know what to do. I was about to go the wrong way and cut my trip short, but a couple came down and they said, this is the way to the crater that I want to go into. So I missed the major part of my hike had they not come along. Look at that. Look what I just came across on the hike. My goodness, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. My goodness. That's just one of the rises. That's a volcanic eruption that occurred relatively recently in the past years. I'd say the past 10 to 30 years. That's pretty amazing. I'm walking into that. This is the inactive one. But something like this could become active at any time. But I'm sure there'd be some kind of warning, like an earthquake, and before the lava spewed out, but you never know. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then that's straight down right here. There's a fence there. I don't know if you can see it there. But there. It's another perspective of what I'm going down into. My goodness, look at that. That's really cool. So look at that, my God. That's kind of scary. See, they got this fence here because areas it goes really straight down. It keeps getting more and more exciting. I run into a few people at this point, but not too many. Look at that. Look what I'm walking into. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This is amazing. I've already gone down quite a bit, but to give you perspective of how far it is, there are people. See the people? There are people there. And so look how far down it still is. Down even further. There are people. Look at that, man. That's just amazing. That's a cone, a volcanic cone that erupted all in itself. So it's not like there's just one eruption in one crater area. Where there's craters, you have not only craters, but you have upheavals, which is pretty darn amazing. Look at this mountain flower. Isn't that incredible? So now I've run into more people because it intersects a trail that's shorter and more used. So I was really lucky for over half my walk, or at least half my walk, not to have anyone except one couple to walk in. It's awesome. 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 What a hike. One of the most spectacular hikes in the world. One of the best for me. Switzerland is the other. Okay, so I'm about an eighth of the way into the crater. And look at this, it's amazing. This is the inactive one. And that's the upheaval. So volcanoes do upheavals like that, they do craters, so do both. So here we have a cave. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that steep cliff up there, my God. See, lava's very breakable, so I don't know if anyone can actually scale these things. They just break like limestone or something. But right below me is a small fissure. It's not much. Probably happened during an earthquake. It's about 7 feet across. It was absolutely fabulous walking through here. That's my bag blowing. I'm carrying the water in case you're wondering. Another perspective, another side of the uprise. There's so many perspectives when you get to a different area inside the crater here. It's the inactive one again. Look at that, those are high mounds there. That's about 25 feet high or more. Look at that, that's pretty wild. I'm at the far side of the crater now. kind of a nice breeze. Let's do this quick. Oh, that's amazing. Over there in the hill. That, another cave. Landslide from there. That crater valley flowers. Look at that. Look at that. There's some more over here. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I'm about to exit the crater on the other side. That's just another perspective again. It's just amazing. It's 69. I'm glad I did this while I still can. Very happy. Okay, I'm about to head into the trail, dark and deep, where my promises are to keep. And I just left. I went through the entire crater there. Well, I just walked into the trail going up into the jungle from the crater, and it's instantly cooler. That gives a perspective about global warming, because you know when you have reflection of cement. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And concrete, and then you come in here, the woods. It's much cooler, almost instantly, and that is the real factor behind the increased heat. When you're in the immediate vicinity of a built-up area, because the sun is radiant, it gets absorbed and it reflects the heat from those areas where it's all dissipated within the greens of nature. So it just shows what a farce the whole thing is. And the real man-made global warming is in the immediate areas where you have concrete buildings, roads, and what have you. So I'm walking through the jungle back up now. Still got a good ways to go. See people walking down there towards the crater. Now it's my turn to walk up on the other side. And I'm walking up. It's all a gradual walk up. It's not too bad. And look at the sides here. How the plants are over here. Here's some kind of vent along the trail. Look at that. That goes way deep. They say not to go into it or breathe it, because you could have fumes that could knock you out or kill you, supposedly. As you can see, just walking up. You're walking up, you don't know that you're on a cliff. I mean, literally, drop straight down here. So if you trip on this side, I mean, I don't know if you can see it through the brush, but you'd go way down. You'd either get seriously injured or you'd die. And this is how some people at night, when they get lost, they'll be on a trail like this, and you read about them, and they're either dead or they're missing, or they find them because later on from dehydration, they either die from the fall or from a period of waiting for help. And sometimes they're just seriously injured and rescued. But just shows you have to be careful. Now, this isn't as bad, but it is. You go down there, forget it, man. Here's another steep one right here. Oh, that's like, yeah. See how that goes down? That's not too bad, but the other went down about 40, 50 feet. I just exited from that part of the walk, and I've hit a parking lot. But this will take me to the Thurston lava tubes.
It's great.
It's great.
It's really steep and rocky and coming down. Coming back up.
Let's see where this is. So round trip hike 4 miles, that's what I did. I started at 9:30, but I still got a ways to go. Here's the Thurston lava tubes. These are tubes where lava flowed through. And,
Let me try here. Let's see what it looks like here.
That.
It won't be the sun issue here.
Excuse me, I'm just going to get behind.
No, hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, no, let him go. It takes a
Wait,
few
wait,
minutes. No.
There.
We should have just,
Look at this. Look at this. You're going to wash your stuff. Look at this. This is amazing. Lava flowed through here and made these tubes. Isn't this incredible? Talk about being in Star Trek or some kind of a 50s sci-fi movie. This would be the perfect filming location. Imagine if there were no people and then you had those live lava creatures, whatever they were called, like in Star Trek, coming in, the mining creatures, or maybe giant crabs or spiders, like in some of those movies. Oh, water, I just stepped out. Don't need that. That's what happens in the dark. Look how long this is. Goodness. I assume my head won't hit the top. But I better keep an awareness just in case. You can't see the water. This is absolutely phenomenal. There's the exit right there. Got 4.5 miles already now. Hopefully this is easy, but the visitor center is 2.2 miles, but I'm on the rim, so it shouldn't be much of a elevation, so I still got this much to go. Or Kilo Whale Icky Overlook. No, but I'm by the visitor center, so I got another 2 miles. Woo! 6 mile hike today. Yep, 6 miles. Here's a good overlook. There's the crater I just came up from. And there's blue sky. I don't know if that's the end of the island or not, or the Pacific. It makes sense, but maybe not. Or maybe, actually it's looking more into the island. It's confusing. There's the crater. I gotta really hold on to this. I don't want to drop my iPhone. Do I dare? Lean over the side. I gotta take my sunglasses off. Don't fall or drop this or it's lost. Look at how steep that is over there. That's straight down. What's that? 700 feet? 500 feet? God. That broke off right there. So it's a little close. I know Chuck Drake wouldn't be bothered by that. And for some reason, I'm not fearful today. I don't know why. Down there. That is a great view. Overlook at that crater. So passing Dr. Lynn, I walked through that entire crater from the other side. And that was just one part of my walk. I started since 9:30 this morning and it's 1 o'clock. So I've been walking that long. So that's the crater, but then there you can see that volcanoes do upheavals as well. That upheaval was done around 1955, and that was hot spewing lava in 1955. Recently, I got 1.7 miles to go, so I've been walked a full 7 miles. My goodness! And so now I'm going down. Oops, there goes my water. See how it goes down, and some kind of a beast coming after me. Goodness, get away. What did I do to that bee? That's all I need, right? And so I've been walking since 9:30 and it's like 8 after 1. I've still got 1.7 miles to go. I'm walking down. I thought I'd be still on the rim, but look at that. That's pretty steep stairs, so I better be careful here. Look at this. I'm going the right way. I think I'm going to go back and check that sign. That doesn't seem right. Here again, another lookout. Look, 3 feet from falling, what, 500 feet straight down. So imagine if these wires weren't here. and it's at night and you're drunk or you're disoriented or you don't have any knowledge about hiking, you fall, you're dead. And that happens to people, you know, inexperienced or disoriented people or at night. Here we have railings, but there are hiking areas in different areas of the country and the world where that's what happens. Well, the whole reason this fence is here is literally it's less than 3 feet from the fence to huge drop straight down. So we were looking up to from the crater and looking down to from more wide open spots. But look at that. Gee, it's cool though, huh? An earthquake comes and anything like falls off here, this wouldn't be good. Now you see how these railings are bent over here. So it moved, and imagine if the foundation after years and years is not solid anymore and you lean on it and thrust over and you get thrust down there. I would never lean on these railings. Here we are, and now we're looking down from this distance. Where are the people here? See how small they are from. That's where I walked in the crater. Look how high I am. Whoa. There's the cave again from up here. And look. So there's the dead crater I walked through, and then there's the live one over there. And to the right, I was walking on the strip beside the crater over about there. Again, here's another perspective of the crater. There's the beginning of the dead one, but there's the live one. Just zoom in on it from this angle. And see, that's all created by the creator from the crater. From that's live. Look at that, that's live. So I'm over around there. See, now I'm walking up the trail and look at this. It's the reason the fence is here. Look at that gully and how deep it goes. Imagine if you were walking here, the fence wasn't here, this was not a developed area, and you fell into that. Wow. Okay, this is looking back, and this is the road back from the trail. And I want to explain something. This road was stopped and abandoned, and there was a reason why. This road used to go straight across that way. And then due to an earthquake, a long time ago, I can't remember how many years ago, the crater landslided and took out like a mile or so of the road into the crater. And that's why they put the fence up and they have the trail here now. So the trail is only like 3 feet sometimes from the edge. So can you imagine walking the trail and an earthquake took place? Could be pretty dangerous. I've walked up quite a ways on the abandoned road. This used to be the main road before that earthquake from the eruption. This was many years ago, but you can see the state park sign that used to be here for everyone. Look at that. Getting near the end of my hike. Can you imagine there? I walked on the edge closest right below me from one side to the other. That was part of my walk. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. It's just insane. That's inside the volcano crater. There's two craters like there and then here where I'm standing, the rim of it, and then where it goes deeper. So this is actually on top of it. And those are sulfur pits there. And that's the little walking ways where I'll go tomorrow from the hotel. That's sulfur. My goodness, so. But this is straight down. This is straight down, right down to that. That's kind of obscured by the plants, but it's way, way down. It's as far down as where you see down there. It's an easy 1,000-foot drop from here. It's unbelievable. It's the best vantage point of anywhere. Just look into the volcano. Look at that. Can you imagine I did all that walking? Oh, this is an abandoned park area where I just walked from. Because of the road, it's off the road that fell into the crater. People used to come in here and park and picnic at. They put picnic tables here for the hikers. And I'm all alone. But this was parking area. This was the main parking area. That was the main view that you just saw. And it closed off the road entirely because it's no longer a road because it fell into the crater. The last part of my walk, nobody knows about. It surprises me. I've been walking here for a while because people just go where they're told to go, but this is where I came from, that road that collapsed. And there's been nobody for at least half an hour, which is really nice. I've got it all to myself. Believe it? Again. So I'm lucky I'm able to escape the masses. As nice as some of the people are, look at those trees. Isn't that nice? This is where I just walked up from, and look what this says. Look what that says. Yep, just like I said. Now, this is the old trail, and this it's just a lookout. It's an old sign, but I don't need to go down there. I've already seen so much. Actually, this is the way back. It's just an old sign, 1/10 of a mile. So I almost went up there. I better get out of here. Look at that. That's scary. I had one come near me about a mile ago. Really not good. 1/10 of a mile left to get back. Here as I walk, you can see there's the hotel. There's the hotel. It's 2:20 and I started at 9:30. So what's that? So just short of 5 hours. About 4 hours and 40 minutes I've been walking. Can you believe that? And that's it. That's the end. This is my room. And it has a view of the volcano crater right there. Can you believe that? It's pretty cool. It's a very nice bathroom. I think I showed it in a video before, but I just want to show you where it goes here. That way is where there are 2 restaurants. It's really nice, the main desk, 2 bars, and like 2 gift shops, and it's just an incredible place. And then this connects more of the hotel. So you can go out this way. I can walk out my door and I can be right out there. See, that's what I look at through my windows. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Then here's the walkway that connects to the other part of the hotel. And it's a very old hotel. My grandparents used to stay here. Can you imagine? See that white truck? That's the one I'm renting, that Nissan. Hi, sir. How are you? There's the trail. That was the start of the trail I took in the beginning. Since I did that, showed you that, I'd show you the entrance to the hotel and gift shop. There's a gift shop there. I haven't even been in this one. I've been in the other one. Know what they have. I'll shop later. Here's the entrance to the hotel. Gift shop. Reception there. There's a restaurant there. There's a gift shop there. Rest area, fireplace here. Fire because it's hot here. Look at that. Look at that. And then so then over there, that's the restaurant to the left. So I'm not going to go over there and film it where I ate. And then here's the bar. Another restaurant here, lesser. And a bar here. I had my drink yesterday. Just to show it quickly. There it is. It's got a safe. There's my traveling clothes. My bag that Sandy gave me. Here's a Coke and a sandwich I just bought that I need after that grueling hike. That was wonderful. It was just amazing. Fireplace here if I need it. At this time of year, I don't think you really need it. It only gets down into the low 60s right now. A nice bathroom with a nice clean shower. Look at how clean it is. Nice modern shower, which I will take after my Coke and my sandwich because I really went through. Now I got back just in time. Look, it's drizzling out now. That's all drizzle. So I had the perfect walk. Unbelievable. This is where the people look out over the edge. I got it right out my window. The screens make it hard for the video, but it's raining right now. Light rain. And I got this all to myself.